So this is going to be a quick review of this comic. I had read it that same day that it came out, that I picked it up. I thought it was pretty cool because it's an interesting character to me, and I wanted to know what the background was with this guy. Until this comic was just speculations of, oh no, I think they actually explained why he is who he is. But what I'm talking about is the Batman Who Laughs you see there. This was in one of the comic book pick videos. That was the Robins. I explained Robins that like vampires or zombies. I don't know what their deal is. But the Joker Batman combo there looks freaking awesome. I love the work. So it was said that this version of Batman, because the whole Dark Knight metal thing that's going on, there's a bunch of tie-ins, and just briefly I'll explain. It's just a bunch of different versions of Batman, I think it is, and they're bad or evil or whatever, and so it's like Batman and all the heroes versus these guys. My guess, because I really don't follow all of them. I'm not buying like 20 comics just to know what's going on with one story. So, but this was a one-shot, the Batman Who Laughs, and as you can see, it's a Batman Joker mix. So that's pretty much what it is. This would have been the result of, this is the result of Batman killing the Joker. So what it is in this timeline or universe or whatever, however DC rolls with that, this is the result of Batman finally snapping and killing the Joker. It's my dog back there, don't mind him. So in the beginning you got the Batman Who Laughs talking to someone, and he's explaining about the situation that had happened that led up to who he is. So in the opening here, you see Joker, and you see you got Batman tied up. So if you're wondering about the trench coat, I guess he had just killed Commissioner Gordon. So he's sporting his trench coat, and he's mocking Batman. He got Batman tied up. You see him getting kicked. And I guess he just finally snapped. I guess something about running out of time, and that he wanted Batman to finally snap. Oh, here we go. Earth 22, Gotham City. There we go. So I guess they do like Marvel does, the whole Earth 616 and all that other stuff. But anyways, so he had killed all the villains. He had killed Commissioner Gordon, and he's just trying to get Batman to snap. He's right there. Ends up killing like two. It's a woman and a man, and I guess that's her kid. Ends up killing him. So he's killing all these people, and Batman's telling Joker to stop. He's all gagged and tied up. He finally breaks loose, snaps, and just beats the tar out of him. You can see there. And he finally just, I don't know if he snapped his neck. Yeah, he snapped his neck. And I'm not sure what that is. It looks like fumes. See him snap his neck right there. And then like the bottom, you got fumes coming out of Joker's mouth. And it turns out some type of weird virus that was in Joker. And upon killing him, it's let out to whoever is near him. Or at least one individual, which happened to be Batman. So Batman got infected. He's talking to Superman about what had happened, and Superman's just trying to be supportive. And then it skips on to 3 days later, and you got Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Robin, and Red Hood in a training simulation, kind of like the X-Men Danger Room, but I guess it's in the Batcave. And they're in their training and stuff, and they're noticing that it's a little more difficult than before. And Batman had like humped up the level or whatever. Well, in this page, he's just explaining to them, look, this is what's going on. I wanted to make sure I was right about this. So they're like, oh, we can help, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you guys know me better than anyone. If anything changes in me, you would be the first to know. So that's why I'm telling you guys. And then this happens. He busts out some machine guns, shoots up Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood. I think Red Robin's in there. Yeah, Red Robin's right there. So he kills them. And right here he says, something you weren't prepared for. So he pretty much caught them off guard. I mean, that's not something Batman does, wield guns. So he kills them. And then 1 week later, the Watchtower, he has pretty much killed all of the Justice League. You got Batman like zombie bleeding from his eyes. So he's like, why did you do this? Blah, blah, blah. He got Lois and John captive. And then he's explaining, how he knows how to use all these weapons that, they've collected over the years and why he's doing what he's doing. Pretty much he's like lost it at this point. He throws some, I guess he turned Damian. See Damian over here. He turned him all weird too. And then he chucks his black kryptonite. Okay, I'm not big on DC, so I didn't know there was like so many different kryptonites. Apparently there's a black one. Black kryptonite. This is a modified strand of black kryptonite. When I tested it on Supergirl, she ripped her family apart before it killed her. So I'm assuming it makes him go crazy. So he chucks it at John and Superman, who are next to Lois, and she's screaming to them for them to get back, and I guess they tear her a new one, killed her, and then he's kind of like just ruler of that world, and he's bored, this and that, and then this giant thing shows up and tells him about all these other universes. So that's when he teams up with them. And it goes back to the current situation. It doesn't explain who that person is, though. No, you just know it's somebody tied up looking like a mummy. But you don't know who it... They don't say who it is. So, overall, I thought it was pretty cool just because I wanted to know, what that dude's deal was. I mean, come on, the Batman-Joker mix. Pretty cool. So, I liked it. It's one shot. Don't have to follow too much. Don't have to go back and read enough to it's pretty straightforward, simple. This is the character. That's what happened for the character to become the character. So, I don't know. I liked it. If you already read it, give me your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't read it, sorry, I kind of just told you everything about it. But it's really cool. Regardless, you pick it up and give it a read. I liked it. So that's all I got for this review. There was another one I wanted to do, but I'll do that another time. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye.